of all living things. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High God shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say, God bless a sound like Arrow Syndicate sound, with youth like DJ Yellow, Not Nice and my agent called Killer P. Big up all Stockwell and Brixton Massive, you don't know, so we are kick off a sound boy face. I and the chin say, run things. Element of surprise. There will be weeping. There will be wailing and a gnashing of teeth till Arrow Syndicate town they appear. And what you gonna do? And where you gonna run to? There will be killing, blood will be spilling. It just now go east till Arrow Syndicate town they appear. And what you gonna do? And where you gonna run to? Weeping and a wailing, I said a gnashing of teeth. Weeping and a wailing, you test Killer P, you get defeat. Weeping and a wailing, and a gnashing of teeth. Weeping, what a wailing, you test Not Nice, you get defeat. Here will be fighting, every son will be backbiting. It just now go till Arrow Syndicate town they appear. And what you gonna do? And where you gonna run to? There will be wars, rumors of wars. There won't be no peace till Arrow Syndicate town they appear. And what you gonna do? And where you gonna run to? Jah Rastafari.
2020 started the
Safi
world
with
crisis.
natural body butter.
In 2021,
handmade with
we
organic
battled the
shea
pandemic.
butter and other natural
2022
carrier oils.
was the start of a
Available in
geopolitical chess
original
game with
lemon
global
and baby powder
consequences.
flavors.
Let's find
Helps
out what the
maintain
world has to
moisture to
face in
skin while
2020.
keeping it soft and hydrated. Handmade and whipped to perfection. A brand you can trust while supporting black-owned businesses. We are taking orders. Please inbox us on Facebook and Instagram or check out our eBay shop Keeping It Real Cosmetics. See our feedback from previous customers. Thanks for your support. Please like, comment and share.
2020 started the world crisis. In 2021, we battled a pandemic. 2022 was the start of a geopolitical chess game with global consequences. Let's find out what the world has to face in 2023, the next crisis year. In this video, we talk about the future of the Ukraine war, the economic collapse we witness, dissect all crises we face right now, and important events that could, and probably will, change the course of our future. If you thought 2022 was bad, you should brace for impact. Welcome to Dark New World. The last 3 years were a wild ride. So many changes, so many events that triggered crises, wars, famines, and other consequences we cannot even imagine right now. The world feels like everything is upside down. 2023 will be another crisis year. In this year, we will see global changes, the consequences of the Ukraine war all over the world, important elections, and even the danger of the start of possible conflicts. At the moment, the world has not yet fully recovered from the COVID pandemic. The pandemic highlighted the weaknesses in our fragile just-in-time delivery system. A system that is only working when everything is happening as expected. It is a system that doesn't allow for any disruptions. But now, the world struggles with the COVID fallout and the war in Europe. The world economy is sliding into a crisis. A crisis, global interconnected, and with no solution at the horizon. The global economy is now expected to grow by 2.7%, 0.2 percentage points lower than previously expected. While increased energy prices were the major problem for the Eurozone, outbreaks of the COVID-19 pandemic in China have become a persistent cause of supply chain problems. China's growth is forecast to accelerate to 4.4% next year, meager by Chinese standards, and 0.2% down on July's outlook. Although the United States labor market remains strong, job growth appears to be slowing in response to the US Federal Reserve's aggressive interest rates increases. The IMF slashed its outlook for growth in the United States from 2.3 to 1.6% this year. It expects only tepid growth of 1% in 2023. The world economy has run into multiple obstacles, with the war in Ukraine driving up food and energy prices already elevated by the COVID pandemic. Soaring inflation and rising interest rates also threaten to reverberate. So the economic crisis that the world is in right now is our background. It links, sometimes triggers, and sometimes amplifies crises that seem to have nothing to do with the financial markets and the economy. Whatever happens in a country, a bad economic situation will strengthen the observable effects. For example, next year, there will be parliamentary and presidential elections in Turkey. The country has regional ambitions, and it has disputes with almost all its neighbors, especially Greece. The dispute about militarization of islands right off the Turkish coast were in the headlines for weeks. But also its role in the Ukraine conflict, as a mediator between Ukraine and Russia. The economic situation in Turkey is not looking good. A record-breaking 85% inflation is making life for ordinary Turks increasingly difficult. But with the upcoming elections, we will see protests and more than heated debates in Turkey. After the failed coup attempt in 2016, everything is possible. In this case, the economic situation can make a normal process like an election a dangerous event. President Erdogan will face more resistance than ever in the next year's election, and outside players will try to interfere in the country. But Turkey is not the only country that faces a recession and high inflation. Even in Europe, things are not looking good. The war in Ukraine will not be solved overnight, and prices are rising with no end in sight. The problem is that many people don't understand that the price increases were only the beginning, and that inflation could stay for years. In that case, many won't be able to maintain their standard of living. Especially income-weaker households will struggle more and more with the situation. And next year, the European economy will take a direct hit from the war in Ukraine. With a lack of Russian gas, producers will have to increase prices for almost everything. The consequence is that from bread, to cars, to housing, everything will cost you a fortune in Europe. And that will take people to the streets. As for the war in Ukraine, it will reach its next phase. The fact that the Russians are starting to target Ukrainian civil infrastructure is an indicator that the war reached a new level. Moscow will do everything it can to achieve its goals. We maybe see a new offensive on Kiev with the help of Belarusian forces in the north. And finally, there is the danger of the use of weapons of mass destruction. The world is looking at this conflict in fear. But personally, I doubt that there will be any final conclusions to this war next year. But after a year of fighting, the rest of the world will start to feel the consequences, especially the third world. Food importing countries will have to face gigantic price increases, or in some cases, famine. Sharp reductions in export volumes in 2022 are the result of ongoing fighting in regions with Black Sea ports. Alternative routes via land are slower and due to constant shelling dangerous. On land, wheat and corn supplies attempting to exit Ukraine via the rail network or on truck transport will have to face logistical bottlenecks. In total, Ukrainian exports have dropped by 15 to 19 million metric tons by sea. And on the Russian side, export volumes have dropped by 2 to 3 million metric tons. The limited food supply is an important factor for the price increases in the global food sector. The high food prices will undoubtedly affect all countries, but some are more capable of managing the food shortages and price shocks than others. For example, countries to look out for in 2023 are Bangladesh, Ethiopia, Somalia and Yemen. These countries rely on grain imports, have limited stock and low purchasing power. There is a high probability that we will see humanitarian crises show up all over the globe, paired with riots and danger of armed conflict in poor regions. The war in Ukraine won't be the only conflict next year. And these conflicts will make it harder and harder to track and aid in these situations. Institutions like the United Nations will have their hand full and will probably call for help. At the same time, the political situation in the West, paired with inflation, will lead to less coverage of these events, as Europe and the US are busy with internal affairs and the war in Ukraine. And on a global political scale, many countries are turning away from the open global markets and the current world order. Over the past 2 decades, there has been an astonishing restructuring of global economic power. This has been driven primarily by the rise of China and, to lesser extent, the BRICS countries, more broadly, with addition to the East Asian giants, encompass Brazil, Russia, India and South Africa. As this group has become increasingly formalized and institutionalized, hosting regular summits and establishing collective bodies, many observers have worried that its growing influence might be accompanied by the normalization of authoritarian forms of state capitalism and even the unraveling of the liberal order. Others have taken a more sanguine view, arguing that Eastern forms of state-led development appear superior in many ways to Anglo-American economic and political structures. And this is reconcilable with, and indeed depends on, an open global economy. Either way, the concerns of many Western liberals have resurfaced following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Recent news that other mostly non-democratic states, Egypt, Iran, Saudi Arabia or even NATO member Turkey, have either applied to join the BRICS or are considering doing so, is also cause for concern among Western governments. It looks like Asia and the West are departing from each other. Economically, to some extent, but more on a political level. The Western model will be strongly under pressure under any government that wants to adapt or maintain it in East or Central Asia. And as the West itself is struggling with the world situation, many will turn to more authoritarian forms of government. Global freedom faces a dire threat. Around the world, the enemies of liberal democracy, a form of self-government in which human rights are recognized and every individual is entitled to equal treatment under law, in theory, are accelerating their attacks. Authoritarian regimes have become more effective at co-opting or circumventing the norms and institutions meant to support basic liberties and at providing aid to others who wish to do the same. In countries with long-established democracies, internal forces have exploited the shortcomings in their systems, distorting national politics to promote hatred, violence and unbridled power. Those countries that have struggled in the space between democracy and authoritarianism are increasingly tilting towards the latter. The global order is nearing a tipping point, and if democracy's defenders do not work together to help guarantee freedom for all people, the authoritarian model will prevail. In the end, 2023 will be another step towards the world of the 21st century. And this world is different from the world we know. There will be many changes, and they will come fast and swift. For careful observers, next year will give us hints in which direction the world is heading for the next few decades. Many decisions from today will matter and shape the world for the coming century. Although the situation is scary, at the same time it's hard to deny that we are in one of the most interesting times in human history. It remains to be seen if the world on the other side of this everything crisis is better or worse than before. But it's not looking too good right now. If you want to see more videos like this, then consider to like and subscribe. And here we have 2 of my latest videos to continue. My name is Dennis, thank you for watching and goodbye.
Good evening my people, manners are enough respect plus enough tax. King J, big up yourself. Emily, big up yourself. Luke, Nicole Refix, big up yourself. Lorraine Hart, big up yourself. Anthony, big up yourself. Nicholas, Davina Paul, big up yourself over on the Facebook. My sister Paul Gibson, my bro, manners and respect. Naomi, big up yourself. Art of Love, Noise Pollution, my big bro, manners and respect plus enough tax. Antonia, you don't know the style already. Deborah, big up yourself, manners and respect plus enough tax already. You know the style, you know the style. Leroy, big up yourself, Leroy. Oh that. Paula, big up yourself. Paula, by check-in. Mark Hassan, big up yourself. Who else may I miss out on? Coles, big up yourself, and that's on the Facebook. Shona team, my sister. Press the share button over on the Facebook, please. I want everybody on the Facebook press the share button. Cause from what day me realize nobody now share nothing. You know, about 3-4 people are press share, is it? That is not fair. Please press the share button, please, cause we don't let you down. We always consistent. And that's the way to be, you get me? So don't try to go around the thing. Over on the YouTube, let me pick up a few people. Jimbo, my brother, manners and respect plus enough tax. Divine, Art of Love, manners and respect plus enough tax. Max, Art of Love, manners and respect plus enough tax. And Angel, anyway, they know the champions. Big up Natasha, big up Kerry, and big up, who else may I miss out? Big up Jones, my sister, big up Habaga people, you know the champions. So over on the, if you're on the YouTube, please subscribe over that side there, press the share and the notification bell, cause you know them something that help the algorithm and them something there. And over on the Facebook, you can press the share button and share something, you see me? So good evening, you know the champions. I played that video earlier because watching that video made me overstand. Right now, we ain't got time to itch, you know. You see the lifestyle thing where we're just wasting money, spending money, wasting money, and not really got no tomorrow with this money thing. We don't know what we're doing. We're just spending, and that money's dead once it's spent. I would advise my brothers and my sisters them in this time here now not to be like wasting a bag of money out there like on unneeded things. Do you understand? Try not to overspend on the unneeded and what you genuinely don't need it. You know what I mean? Wants is different from needs. We have to prioritize in these times. Listen, the only time to be spending money is if we're investing that money to see another return from that money. Other than that, then we're wasting money. You know what I mean? We're not in a time to be wasting money. No way. Joanne, big up yourself on a Facebook, Manners and Respect Plus Enough Tax. We're not in no time to be wasting money. We be around people, we be trying to educate people, we try to enlighten our brothers and our sisters along the journey in many different ways, not just to say, don't spend money now, or to invest your money in this, or to, before I go any further, let me just say, Happy Father's Day to all the real fathers them out there, and to the real mothers them out there that allow the fathers to continue to be great fathers. Manners and respect to you all. Tyrus, my bro, manners and respect plus enough tax. As moving forward, as I'm saying, enough time we'll be reasoning with our brothers, our sisters, our peers, and we're trying to highlight things and get them on the same track. You get me? We'll be telling them things that they should be glad that we are telling them. And sometimes it always turns out to be that they wait. It's like they're waiting for a celebrity to tell them, and then it's valid. But if you, who's been beside them the whole time, telling them the same thing, it doesn't have the same volume of concern or for real. You know what I mean? So for me, that makes me know half of the time I'm wasting my time. You see me? And in these times, there's no time to waste time with people. You see, if I tell you something and I have to repeat myself, that means I'm wasting my time. I don't do that. There's somebody out there that would like to have the information that we have to offer, and they would listen to that and do something with that. Not wait on somebody else to co-sign what you've told them, you know what I mean? 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, it doesn't matter. It could be 5 months ago. We need to start utilizing the information that we're sometimes we seek information, and when we get it, we don't actually want to use the information until somebody else is either using it, and then you say, but somebody else told me. Or you see somebody use the same information, put it into action, and you see that they're winning, and then when you ask them, I win, them tell you, them I win, and then you realize somebody else told you that how long ago. Why did he not put it into practice? Why do we not do these things? Why do we underestimate when the people that mean us the best are telling us good things in order for it to progress us, help us to elevate and transcend into a greater, you know what I mean? Either a greater person tomorrow, or this is the problem, Lorraine. Why the validation though? Rihanna, big up yourself on the check-in as well. Why the validation though? Or does that mean that they don't value your opinion, or does it mean that they don't listen to you when you're speaking to them? Is it these things, or is it just because it's you? Why is it not somebody else telling me this? Why does it have to be you? Is it one of them ones? Why you? You know, I don't know if it's that, but I see a lot of that amongst my community with people that sometimes have reasonings with, or, you know what I mean? People that I come across, rub shoulders with for 5 minutes, I say, yo, boom, da-da-da-da-da, or da-da-da-da, you know what I mean? Don't have to go into too much of that, but I'm just saying, as an example, we give examples because these are things that's happening. It doesn't make sense. Why? If somebody was ever there to give me the reasoning and make me know, say, yo, you can't do things that way, you know, killer, and if you do it that way, you know, say, you're going to get a better result. You know why? Because I got through it, brother. Me get the fight, and me see, say, nobody no want to give man a breakthrough. So you know something? Me have to go over that side, build a new lane for myself, brother. And so this thing start flourish. Man then prefer to sit in the same doo-doo and waller in that doo-doo and think that there's something great gonna come from that. But somebody else already told you the formula to get away from that. So it's just that people don't rate the people that they're around, basically. You know what I mean? There's no other excuse, there's no excuse. You know what I mean? Could tell someone something last week. You know them conversations where it's very one-sided. I have these conversations all the time, and for me sometimes it's heartbreaking because you sit there listening to what somebody's saying to you down the phone, and I can lay all of what you've probably said to me back to you. But when I'm like, go back on something that I've said to you, you be like, "Raw, what? When did that happen?" I'm like, "But didn't I just tell you like 5 minutes ago?" So it seems like you don't listen to me, but I must listen to you. You see that one-sided thing, I mean, I depend that with nobody. You know, better wake up. This is a new day, you know. Things them get harsh. People are no empathy, people are no sympathy, people are no heart. So when people's giving you their time where you can't pay for and can't give back, at the least you can do, I use that something I name ears. You want people to listen to you, try listen to them as well. This one-sided thing can't work, brethren. Or where there's something that come from? Where that style come from? Crazy. I want to big up all my brothers and my sisters over in Barcelona. I can't believe that literally one day I spent out there quickly, but it was actually eye-opening. Very eye-opening. And I want to big up my OBF family, because you don't know the thing already. It's one pattern, one family, one link, you get me? Still just about getting my voice back now still, but yo, that place there, that Razzmatazz place to get lift up and slap where. No joke thing. So big up OBF, big up the green light sound system that we used that night there, bad. And big up to the club owner them, you don't know the choppings. Absolutely danger business. Big up Club 33, the Herb Club, you get me? So I didn't really get to check everybody else because you don't know we're running on time, and I didn't really have a moped to run around on. I had a little pedal bike, but you don't know some of them places are far rasta. This is my little foot them. Me not too depend that, is it? Me take one taxi and get lost. Me go in a place to go burn some herbs. When me I look at taxi, me can't get it. It felt like I was in China again. Without the WeChat, you can't get a taxi. You better walk to the other side of China. You mad? And that's how I felt for like an hour trying to get a taxi. It was mad. So big up my brothers them same way. You don't know. Barcelona, mad thing. But yeah, people. I don't know what's wrong with people. It's like real. People are still respecting real man them. That's not real. Like the road is no longer the real road like it used to once be. We need to wake up from that shit. All of you. Everine, big up yourself, my sis. Be a love. All of you better wake up from that. Road man them are the most snakiest man them, the most non-loyal, down to earth, whatever. There's 9 to 5 guys out there that work and go home and look after their children that are more loyal to whatever the system may be, yeah, than most roadmen. I've even been in jail with man them that's 9 to 5 man them that's been caught up in cases and that's ended up in prison, and they've just rubbed off their time and never said a word, never snitched on nobody. And those same people that they never said a word on, never came and checked on them, never sent them a postal order, never done nothing good for them, but they still went through. And there's some man them are rating on the road just because they got a name, and them man has snitched all over the place, and they've done so much dirt and set up so much of their own brethren. Par with this one for 6 months, sell him out. Par with that man for 3 months, sell him out. And all of this is what's going on. But that's what we rate. Why do we rate that? Let's reason about that for a minute. Why do we respect that? Why don't we respect good people? A baby mother's got a good father for the youth them. Whether she gets along with him or not, no. Here nor there. He's a good man. He wants to do what's right by his child. He doesn't really have an issue with you, per se, but he just wants to do what's right by his child. You'll find every excuse not to want him to be around that child. Why? Then you got great mothers out there, mothers that don't complain, that have the worst of baby fathers for these children. Not that they don't come and check on them, they don't want to go and check on them. Not that they don't provide for them, it's just that they don't want to provide for them. But they rate the ones them that don't do nothing. They speak highly of them ones, innit? The ones them that's out there trying don't get no ratings in a real life, innit? Even for the little that they've done so far, you know, want to pull them down and drag them down and pop them down. You don't uplift shit. Man's been here uplifting women that some women don't deserve that upliftment at all. But we do it because we come from mothers and we rate the women, but we never know. So some women are so conniving, wicked, bad mind, stabbing in her back, chatting in front of her, behind her, all that. You understand? So why are we so like that? Why are we so vindictive and so corrupt? Why are we like that? Why are we so spiteful? Why are we that way inclined? Why can't we live and uplift each other? Why can't we live, and if you don't have nothing good for say, just don't say nothing? But if you're going to speak about somebody or speak on somebody, speak good about those people with no malice. Why are we not like that? These things are the things that beat me. Them things that beat me bad. Look at humans different, brethren. Peter Walker's, big up yourself. Antonia Artalove. There's a only per woman that love the hype man them. The difference with hype man them is that there's no stability that comes with hype. That's an unstable settings in the beginning. So from the get-go, if that's what you thought was stable, you're nuts. If you think stable settings is just because if a man tries to check you, your boyfriend will punch him up. What is that all? Is that what your stability is? Is that what makes you feel secure? Is that your sense of security? I'm confused. Cause I know some gal them that if a man look at a man wrong, a gal will move to the man before the man even get to move to the man. I know real die-hearted gal them that is down for their man, that they will move to a man that they can see is preying them. You understand? A gal will stand there and know, say, right, that there's preying, what, she's gone, what? I've seen this shit play out. So, yeah, well, you know, enough woman is living that pen pal lifestyle where they go and visit people that they don't know, write letters and send postal orders and wish them all the well in the world. And if that's your cup of tea, then you don't know, as long as there's enough sugar in it and it's sweet you, then remember, say, well, sweet you, I got sour you, and I will not feeling sorry for no marga dog in our life. So as long as we're all on the same page, then we're cool. No. Yeah. Big up yourself to my bro God. Manners and respect plus enough tax. Big up Michael Mac, anyway, you're them a family. Big up Skinner, you don't know the choppings. To love, yeah. That's where my thing is. You know what I mean? Oh, I mean, I forget Mosquito, you know. Big up Mosquito anyway, Mosquito there too. I want to you, man. Well, on there now. Oh, that Joni. Big up yourself, fine check in, man. Good evening. To be a love, you know the style already. So these are the things that make me think, what the hell's going on in society today? Like, I worked in a prison and the woman would fight over these dudes. Of course they will. Of course they will. As you see it on the visits all day long. You know what I mean? You see it on a visit all day long, like two gal won't even make it to the actual visiting room. They'll end up in that little. No, one will end up in the visiting and the other one will wait outside because they can't. I swear the two different can't. Unless it's, what is it? Remand? Shit, I've actually visited anyone on remand for years, like flipping. I can't remember the procedure. I can't remember. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Different girl a day. You can't just bring both of them in two different VOs, or if you're remanded, they're just because their name's on a list. You can't just all turn up. You get me? So yeah, and it's only a certain number of people can turn up. Like three people can turn up at your visit or something. So I don't know, man. It's actually crazy still, but I feel like mindsets need to be changed, man. We need to move forward in a greater way still, and in a more positive way. You know what I mean? More positive still, because we're trying to lead by example for the next generation, and we already effed up. You know what I mean? Look what they're doing now. They're following all of that effery that's being pushed in front of them because we effed up along the way. A lot of us. You know what I mean? So that's the thing there, isn't me? Can't go around the thing. It is what it is. Yeah. And like I say, on Father's Day, you have to big up the great mothers that allow the fathers to continue to be great fathers. And on Mother's Day, we have to also big up the fathers, them that, you know what I mean, remain keeping the women, them knowing that they're great mothers as well. You get me? So it's a balance thing, you get me? So on that note, let me big up balanced mindset. Balanced mindset, you just check in. Yeah, the screws are bad mind though. No Brixton prison allow to create drama. Yeah, that's right. Only part that go on over that side there, man. But you don't know, that's where they get remember the governors get their kicks from twisting up both sides. Whoever catches up with who, they just twist up whichever and put them wherever behind certain place. And you know, the woman them feel good about themselves, like yeah, and then they size up with the man them in their little tea room. Yeah, do you see what I done to her earlier in the visiting room? Yeah, I twist up that one. Yeah, and I threw her out and I made call the police and you know what I mean, find out that she was trying to bring some weed in for this geezer. You know what I mean? And that's how they talk behind the closed doors amongst their one another. It's kind of mad. But you don't know it's a system. You know what I mean? Prison is a system, and no one on the outside of that has any control of what goes on the inside of that. You see me? That's just the system of that. I just say that's something they go. Just the something they go, you get me? Aye. Talking about actually, let me just play this clip, car. I saw this earlier and I nearly pissed myself with laughing, I can't lie. And we're going to talk about this one, car. Why is it only some man though, it's not everybody knows how to play dance. Some man them, yeah, don't trap, honestly, big up yourself family, man has a respect over on YouTube, man has a respect plus enough tax every time. Why is it that when man them get caught out, man them, some man really know how to act dance and play the dance and, you know what I mean? There was definitely a back of the class. This one, he's different. Let's have a look at this guy. He is funny. I don't know how him get away with that one. Yeah, watch that style. Yeah. No, killer. That's the wrong one, killer. What you doing, bro? What you doing, bro?
Open your eye. Alright, come inside. Don't look. Stand up right here. So after 3 more, open your eye.
Yeah, they don't really like a surprise.
1,
No, yeah, a little bit.
2,
Yeah.
3, open your eye. Who this? Who this?
I'm last me away for the car back, so how it go?
Who she be?
Who that?
I'm a cousin.
Are you
what?
Are your cousin?
Are you
I'm a cousin Penny.
You can't hold up yourself. Who that?
Alright, I'm gonna catch me. I don't want to tell you no lie. I'm a sister.
No. She is sister.
No, you know you, my girl. Me know you.
What you mean?
You know her?
Me don't know her.
You know her?
Well, I
You
know
know
you
you.
last week.
Yeah.
Talk.
When I tell my sister,
I will up now.
The man say, me know you, my girl. Me know you. Yo. You can't play with them yard man. Them yard man, them man they have lyrics. Them man say I'm a cousin. The man say, nah man, I'm a sister, man. I'm a sister. The man just stop all the noise and just say, girl, me know you. Me don't know you. Alright, out in yard, you know. Trust me, man. Some man when them get caught, them just talk the thing, them and start grovel. Yeah, big up all the shaggy followers. Big up all the shaggy and Raven them, man. Is it? It wasn't me. Brawling, I want to tell you, think me hide on top. It was not me. It wasn't me, mate. Trust me, you're not getting me like that, mate. That's some joke thing. I don't know what happened to that boy there, but no, you see this blindfolding thing. See this handcuff thing. See all them kind of thing that where woman feel like is that, yeah, man, sexually it's a nice thing to do. Like, let's get handcuffs, babe. Is it, babe? You must be friggin' mad. You know, think people not handcuff me already and have me in a police station. You think anything sexy about that? Well, babe, oh, I'm to you, babe. Chup it or something. Cha. You know what I mean? I come talk about handcuff in a bedroom. What kind of handcuff? You see anybody with no 4-poster bed? Me just about have a bed. Do you want to that, my dear man? We handcuff, I go home. Move up with that. Yeah, and that's the life going on, people. Them thing they are not a sexy thing, you see me? I don't know when I go with them something. How create them style there? That me really want to know how create them style there. If you come bring handcuff. Me know we create it now. I remember one time gone, the woman them used to dress up all sexy for jump in her bedroom, them, you know. And yeah, fluffy handcuff them, all them something there. Yeah, we say you have one of them, Rihanna. Fluff. Oh, you know about fluffy? Why you put fluff on it? Oh, where fluff I go? So you have the pink fluffy one now. Thought the thing them. Johnny say rope. Johnny, that's no frills, you know, Johnny. Johnny, that a no frill to that one there, you know. Johnny say rope, you know, we are gonna do hang noose to man. You're wicked, man. You wicked man. You're wicked. Fruity business can sometimes wrong. Well, all them things they go wrong enough time. Now that me I try to tell you, man, you know, say a woman tell man fi choke them till woman dead. Me can't talk about that cause it's not my fault. Me just know them things they go on. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, me hear a girl talk about, yeah, baby, bring handcuff, and man get handcuffed to friggin' what them call them something there, radiator. Man get handcuffed to radiator and get left in a room naked. And next thing you know, say a man them walk through door and start kick on box and beat people and start strip house and start remove things like removal, man. So you see, when me I talk about them things that can turn from sexy to some nightmare. You see what I'm saying? Right there. So big up yourself, son. You're fine checking. Good evening. Yeah, one crime you can commit. Every, you know, only one crime, you know, and one crime, you know. Many. Yeah. Big up Dean, my brother. Heart I love, man. Yeah, about David A. Relationship status. Me don't know about that part there, you know. You miss me on that part there, you know. You just miss me on that part there, you know. Me don't know about no David, you know. How fan name David? Where David I come from? Where David forward from? Where him name? Where him come from? What happened to David? What happened with David? Me don't know about David. Who named David in my life? Not David not exist in my life, Bridget. David here. How him? Me remember them people there, man. Sure. Big up yourself, my bro, God. Gremlin, bare love, you know. Manners and article respect, you know. The Chappins, my big brother. Are you even older than me, though? I swear you're older than me by a few months, you know, JL. Big man thing. Bare love anyway, and big up the whole family, bro. I know you're a family man, proper father. You get me? See what I'm talking about, peeps? You see real good fathers, them. Big up my brother, Gremlin. Real good father. Every time me see my brother, me ever see him with him children, them. You see me? Yeah. Big up yourself, my bro, God. Cause I know just yesterday. You see me? Long time. Cause you know what it is? Enough people don't know about we, you know, JR. We've been fathers to enough people's picnic them before we had children. We was young fathers and wanted to be responsible for things from young. Talking about people them going on like they know man now. You had to know us then to know who we are now. You feel like I just know. Yeah man, you're older than me, bro, God. You're definitely older than me, bro, God. That's why it was, because that's why, you get me? Man, that's one of my brothers that I used to, you get me? I used to follow that one. Because he was sensible when he had his head screwed on as like a grown man. You get me? I'll never forget, you know, little youths, you know, bro, God. Little youth, them I learned from one another, you know. My brother knew the thing and knew the pattern, so that's who I was rolling with from young. So yeah, big up yourself, Gremlin, from long time. Fatherly, isn't me? Yeah, man, big up the real fathers, them. Not many great fathers like the brothers them out here, but big up the ones them that are putting in the work. You see me? No matter what the fight is. Yeah, that's how we think there, you see me? Being young shaped us, man. Definitely shaped us, bro. Shaped us to be great people that we are today, you get me? Great people that we are today, bro. And you know what? Man couldn't take anything away from the experiences that led up to where we are today, bro. Nothing. Yeah, nothing, bro. Nothing. You get me? So big up yourself, man. Come on. And big up Paul Gooden. Anyway, Paul Gooden is my brother. You see me? Big up Leon. Peanut, my bro, God. Anyway, he is. Big up Nats. Anyway, he is my bro, God, again. Big up Sustanovich. Anyway, he is my bro, God, again. These are all my school friends from school. These are not people that's random. These are my real G's, them. So don't get it twisted. You get me? Big up Boomy. Anyway, Boomy is my little brother as well. And there's more still. You get me? There's many more. So just big up the man them still and just know to the full circle. Big up Susie. Anyway, Susie there. Big up Allison. Who else am I forgetting? There's a few key ones. You get me? So when you hear your name, you just know. Said these names live in my memory. Why? Because they were significant characters around me growing up. You get me? It is the way it is. Can't go around the thing. So, big up Yasmin. Big up Yasmin. That was in our class as well. I ain't forgot her still. Big up Zara. Big up Fatu. Big up. Who else more? Big up. Just a couple more, you get me? But those are the significant crew, you get me? Big up to those lot, because those are the ones them that definitely made major impact in the school amongst us. And big up Ali Taylor, my big sister that always looked after me when I was in school. When enough people was trying it, even when girls used to try and bully man in school, you get me? And I knew I couldn't really beat up the gal them. So the gal them used to come in and defend the thing, you get me? So big up Ali Taylor, my big sis. Big up enough of them, car. The elders like Patrick, big up Big Patrick as well. That was in the older year. Big up Vaughan, that was in the older year. These are people that looked after us and looked out for us, you get me? Like how they should have been doing. The right people, like the people that was just doing the right things. Get me? Big up man like Timmy, big up man like Timmy. And don't forget people like Timmy. And one more name I'm forgetting out of the pack. Beyond. Big up man like Beyond. Anywhere Beyond is. You see me? And for me, that's the team of man them that I still have unconditional love and respect and ratings for, because you don't know the thing. That's where the thing there. Who not like it, drop asleep. And if I never mention your name and you don't know me and you's good, it's just because there's just so many things to mention all on a live, and you got seconds to remember everybody, and sometimes we gone blank. And that's how it go. So let's see with we, man. We are human being, is it? Yeah. 1972. Bloody hell, boy. 1970, you know. Big up Fatu. Big up yourself. Manners. Every time. You see what I'm saying? These people made an impact, man. Them people, them help, man. And RIP to one of my greatest teacher, them, when I was younger, Philip. I will never forget Philip, because Philip used to reason with me and my brothers, them, and always try and keep us on a straight, narrow road. When it came to us being young and reckless, and we used to go and check him, and yeah, the man used to sit down and have some serious reasonings. And it's funny because the same way he used to have reasonings with me, I sit down and have reasonings the same way with the younger youths them around me, whether they be rappers or little, you know what I mean, little likable youths them from the ends. You know what I mean? So we sit down and we reason with them the same way the elders sat down and reasoned with us. Come on, man. That's big sis for life we talking about. We talking about, bro, God. Come on, man. I don't forget who I remember from school, bro. Those were the likable ones that I looked up to from what was it? First year when we first moved in and that. When man first ever start going to Osil, bro, those were the people that was in the last year just about to leave. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'll never forget Fatu. I'll never forget the people that was in her year that stood out to me and that acknowledged our generation at that time. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's those people that make me be the way I am with the next generation. So I know the importance of setting an example amongst the younger ones. You get me? Yeah, we have to set examples still. So that's what the thing them people is, it? Yeah. I big up man like Ging as well, you know. Big up Ging, big up Adam. I know the choppings, man. I want to you lot, man. I can't forget my brothers, them, man. Big up man like Huggins, my little brother. I'll never forget my brothers, bro. These brothers, them, no jokes, bro. So let's big up the family, because you don't know we're one family. And that will never change, you get me? Sawa, Mustafa, big up my family. It's just one family. We're not going to miss out nobody, because we know who the people them are, you get me? Thomas O'Rourke, my bro again, you get me? So we don't miss out the real ones, them that we were around in the young years, them coming up around them times there. Man like Ewan, big up man like Ewan as well, because I ain't gonna forget Ewan was with me when I got stabbed. When the NF people them hold me in handcuff, police them have me in handcuff, and the man them brought bottle and stabbed me in my neck when I was about 13. The only person that was with me at the time was Ewan. So big up Ewan anywhere you are. 'Cause I ain't seen that brother there for years, bruv. You get me? Enough of these people run across my mind still because, yeah, I just want to know that my people are always doing great stuff. You get me? Even though we're in our corner doing great stuff, it don't make me forget about the people that should be still doing great stuff amongst us. You get me? So, yes, that's the thing, the people, man. Zadie, big up yourself. Good evening. You know the choppings, right? Yeah. How was everybody's weekend? What was your weekend? What was your weekend like? What was you up to? What did everyone get up to? Come on, let me know. Give me a little insight at least. What's been happening? What's been going on? What's going down? Huh? My life ain't that exciting. It's not that exciting. Come on. You lot's got some excitement for give me as well, you know. You can't just be passer and then on a Sunday you're waiting for me to give you passer. I want to hear what's good. How are the children doing? Like, I know Jones is doing great with her son, so I know little man's going on good. I know Divine's little man's going with bare things, my little eyebrows. You get me? Sasha, big up yourself on a check-in. Oh shit, big up Nikki. Happy Father's Day, Nikki, man. Happy birthday as well, my bro. God, his birthday drop on Father's Day. What kind of blessings that, brethren? How did that just drop on that? Bro, God. Manners and respect plus enough tax, man. Come on. What we had a weekend. Jeez, I can't remember. Johnny, you're too funny, you know. Spent weekend packing off to Jamaica in the morning. Oh, blessed Sonia, man. Listen, man, I wish you a safe trip. You know what I mean? Stay safe, stay vigilant, militant. But enjoy yourself, man. Definitely let your hair down. Decent weekend, bro. Went with my son to buy Twist and Go moped this morning. Oh, bless up, Luke. Bare love, you know, my bro. Them thing that I like to eat. So I'm saying, my people, took the kids soft play, bro. It was sick running around in there like I was 5. Hey, big up yourself, Gremlin. That's what I'm saying. He's always active with the youth. Them. I big up my bro God all the time. No jokes. Claire, evening. Big up yourself. Hectic dad and granddad and grandchildren, one after the other. Me must chung like ox. Everine, you know. Me must chung like ox, you know. Yeah. He said, big up yourself, thanks. Nah, man, bless him up, man. I'll be a love, you know. Man, as I respect every time, you know. Have fun, safe flight. No, definitely. Respect, bro, God. Come on. This is what we're talking about. There's nothing's going on. What's going on over here now? Beautiful people. Beautiful week, good weather, self, mental health, care, staying focused and to go wherever helps. Definitely Zadie. I think the weather's a bit up and down still, but you don't know the thing already. Give thanks for the little heat. The little heat where we are get for the little, you know what I mean, little small time where we are get it for. We know this weather thing over here is crazy. Do you know what? I was in the barber shop the other day, right? And me and my brothers, like having a reasoning. Oh, Sasha, we say, mommy, I cut tomorrow as well. Rotted. Hold on, let me just see something a minute. I have all the children, grandchildren, son-in-laws here, but they didn't need me. It's Father's Day. I love that. Hey, Joni, bless up the family for me, you know. Yeah, man, I bless up yourself, Nikki, and bless up yourself, Auntie. Bear your love, manners, and respect every time. Safe journey. And go and full enjoy yourself, because you work hard. You see me? Yeah, man, very hard working lady, man. So yeah, big up yourself, manners, and respect all the time. What was I just saying again now? Because all the things me have to talk, you know. All the things me can't talk. Sometimes me talk too much. That them say. Well, me I travel with my brother as we are speaking, you know. That Everine say, you know, she travel, is it? Well, just safe by gravel when you travel with them, that's something there, is it? Mm-hmm. Yes, bro, they said big up Uncle P. Be a love, you know. To love, man. So the week ahead is very hectic, I can't lie. There's a lot of work to be done. 3 collaborations ahead. I've got videos. Imagine, who remembers when I went to India Does any of you guys remember when I flew to India and I shot a video when I was out there? I was in a studio recording a song called Lucky. And when I came back, I was so gassed because I thought, yes, the video's gonna edit soon, very soon. And then my people will be able to see the experience of what man was dealing with out there, you get me? And how we kind of locked down the road. But yeah, that never manifests, you get me? And you know something? When I was in Barcelona, I actually linked up with one of the members them that I had shot the video with and hooked up in India with, you get me? So I was able to get hold of a version of the video. It's not fully finished yet, but yeah, there was a little issue with the editing side of stuff, which has swiftly been put back under control still. But I am itching to give you just a little snippets of this video. I swear to down to God. I just do, definitely. I think you guys should actually get a little snippet still, I'm not even gonna lie. But what I will do, because it's not ready, fully ready, I'll put a counter in the middle of the screen and I'm gonna just clip and clip and clip. So you just see segments of it. I'm not gonna play the whole thing if it's not ready to go, you get me? And then we reason again in our second. You see me with people, you know my thing already, you know, we have to just keep things 100%, we're not hiding. But we like to give you a lot of snippets and make you see what I want. So this is New Delhi. Check this out.
True, them say me travel the world, them say me lucky. Hard work put in me, never did walk with no bucky. You know much people want it on the killer. Tell them fool a we goal, we a go fi. True, they say me travel the world, them say me lucky. Hard work put in me, never did walk with no bucky. You know much people want it on the killer in a dopey. Tell them fool a we goal, we a go fi. How the hell can I progress with friends like those that stand up and pose in a bad man clothes and then end up getting a wreath and rose and want me for dead when them casket are close? How the hell can I progress with friends like them? Want them to win them, want your life end. Want them to set up to work your girlfriend, so you better have your 357. True, you see me travel the world. Might see me out with a girl. Them a fly out the wall with them on the television. True, them say me travel the world, them say me lucky. Hard work put in me, never did walk with no bucky. You know much people want it on the killer in a dopey. Tell them fools say I wake all where we a go fi. True, they see me travel the world, them say me lucky. Hard work put in me, never did walk with no bucky. You know much. But until then, I'm on them, me I make money I spend. And they could never this killer again. Me want half power like me name 50 cent. Them want fi yes a killer can't pay me rent. Or the killer can't afford for driving a Benz. I've been through the world, so can I make that happen? I'm working say me lucky. Hard work put in me, never did walk with no bucky. You know much people want fit on the killer in a dopey. Tell them fool a we goal we a go fi. I'm going for go, whoa, whoa. I mean I sell me so, whoa, whoa. Me I get to youth you can't control, whoa, whoa. Whether who no young or you, oh, whoa, whoa. I'm going for go, whoa, whoa. I mean I sell me so, whoa, whoa. Me I get to youth you can't control, whoa, whoa. Whether who no young or you, oh, whoa, whoa.
So I'm talking about, peeps. We have to preview the work that we're doing because so many times in life we put in the work, you know, and it's like we don't get to see the work back as quick as it should be. You get me? So then, you know what I mean? Yeah. So wait till that one they drop properly, and yeah, man, it should be something worth having out there. You get me? That's what the thing set, man. We just put in the work all the time and we just humble, but that one really frustrated me to know that I'd done all that work from a long time. Like, man's all rented the camel, man. I met the man, a bag of things in between, but I had to skip, come can't play everything throughout the duration. Yeah, bro, thank you, my family, man. Big up yourself, my bro, God. So that will be dropping in August, hopefully, the full video, you get me? So that's just the first phase of the editing. But yeah, there's many more. There's remember we got Bon Babylon is another video that's about to drop also in September, I'm sure, so you look out for that one as well. That one is a very big project again. I flew to Italy to shoot that video, and that's about a 20 grand video. No jokes. I can actually film. I actually could show you the clip or clippings of the equipment that was used to shoot that video, and it is no jokes. So when most people might think we're sitting down doing little bits and bobs, no, we're not doing little bits and bobs. We're doing great works that only those that are in the loop of what's going on will appreciate the work, love the work that is being done, because they're in the loop of the work. They're either in the genre, or they're within the sound system, or they're the promoters of, or they're just the consumers of, the supporters of, the lovers of. You get me? So you just got to be within the loop, and you will know what go on. With me, I'm very humble. I don't really like to blow the trumpets at any case. But those that know me, if you know I've been in the game for over 20 odd years, and you think I haven't got a crazy fan base, then you're just being small-minded. I remember one time somebody called me and said to me, "Raw, Killer, do you know what? I can't lie, I never ever thought you would make it in this country." And I thought to myself at the time, I thought that was a slap in the face. Like, do you mean I wouldn't make it in this country? No, I knew you would make it anywhere else, but not in this country. And I'm thinking, bruv, the first table that I ever... That was in England. What are you talking about? Where else am I gonna bust? Where you want me for bust? I'm gonna bust everywhere else, but at home is where we you have to learn to dance a yard before you can dance abroad. So that's what we done. A lot of people still wouldn't acknowledge and care to acknowledge the hard graft, the work, the people that we rub shoulders with. Sometimes it's surprising to a lot of people when they see me amongst certain faces, or them try to make a phone call, forget a link, and they realize I'm in the background of the person they're trying to phone and get a link with. They're like, how Killer they're there? Because Killer is connected in so many different ways. You couldn't pull that link there. And I'm not here to tell you about it neither, because that's not how we work. So those that underestimate us just because of our humbleness within the game, we don't have to hype up and, say too much to make anyone believe what we're doing. Those that chat, the difference between those that do and those that chat is the fact that those that are the doers ain't got time to chat about what they're doing. They're too busy doing it. Those that ain't doing anything has got too much time to cook up bare different ways of stories to convince you that if you invest in them, this is what we could be doing together. But where's the people that actually get up and just do it, that makes you see it and makes you just want to be a part of that? Because that's how it goes. People don't get up and want to invest and be a part of you because of what you've just said as an idea that's just a piece of air, because there's nothing that's manifested from your words that we can look at physically now and say, okay, that's a result of your hard graft. Let me buy into that because it makes sense. I can see where, it's brought him here. Most people don't see things like that. They think they're going to win people over with what they're going to tell somebody. If somebody's got something, like for instance, this is a glass, and this man is the remote, and this man that's the remote wants the glass. But the person who owns the glass has all the money in the world to buy billions of this glass. This man thinks he's going to come in and finesse this man for the glass that he's sitting on. How? How? People that's got money don't want to hear anything about money. People that usually do music usually don't even want to listen to their own music, because we spend so much time listening to our own shit in the studio all day long after we've recorded it, listening it back, trying to get the right sound out of it. By the time it actually hits out a road, that's it. It's good to go. It's got its own life. Sometimes we don't even revisit it back because we're so busy on the next project of work, or body of work, or singles here and there, or whatever it may be. Not everybody works the same, you know what I mean? So whatever works for you, as long as it turns over and you can see something from it. My only thing that I would say to all my brothers and sisters in these times right now that we're living in is stack every penny, because we don't need to be going mad buying watches, chains, cars. All of that's dead. They're coming in with a new thing to mash up the whole road again with the U-less and more congestion charge. That's just the least. The cost of living, madness. the inflation on things, madness. Who's checked who's checked their insurance of lately to see the pricing on how the pricing has changed so dramatically? Like, no jokes. These things are gonna affect people to the point where instead of driving, it's better I sell my car. Instead of me trying to, you know what I mean? Because it's like the prices, they're not budging. They know you need to drive. You get me? Yeah, so they're gonna capitalize off of us. People, we gotta stay awake, man. Stay awake, please. Stay awake. Walk with me. Walk with me, my people. Walk with me. God damn. Dangerous times. But a great time to keep an eye awake. You get me? Keep your eyes open and see what go on. Because there's gonna be many opportunities to win in these times. Gotta remember, it was times like this when a lot of these people made the biggest money, the biggest moves, the biggest, you know what I mean, transitions of things where poor people weren't poor no more. Some people that was middle class became wealthy off of the back of situations like this. So we are not going to keep our eyes closed. We're going to keep looking for the next opportunity and loophole to keep us moving forward, because there's no time for us to falter and look and say, you know how much some of our people are dumbed down. We was in a barbershop the other day talking about chemtrails. My brethren don't believe there's no one controlling the weather. What are you talking about? Man can't control weather. I'm saying, what is wrong with you people? I said, bro, put it on YouTube and go and look at some things and don't listen to me. Brethren, me nah look on YouTube. But I'm saying, look at this, man, the world's mad. Because I'm not just saying him, I'm just saying there's a vast percentage of people that behave that way and react that way, rather than take a look into what a man's saying. You know what I mean? Nah, man, you have believe this and you have believe that. And I'm saying, brother, man, don't believe nothing bad, man. Yeah, man don't need to believe nothing, because man deal with what man know rather than what man believe, because believe is ignorance. Ignorance, because it's the not knowing of anything. You're gonna ask me, where's Brixton Police Station, or where's KFC in Brixton, or where's McDonald's in Brixton, or where's Brixton Town Hall? I'm gonna say, well, I believe if you go down Brixton and who's gonna believe you? How can I believe you? Because you're not even saying for certain you know that if you go down Brixton Road, you know, further down on the left hand side before, you know, McDonald's, you're gonna see there's a building that is actually, you know what I mean, Town Hall. And across from there says the McDonald's, and across from that you will see KFC. That's just 3 landmarks for them. Knowing is key. The harp, Claire, big up yourself. The harp is something I told him about. Didn't want to know. When I was like, I was actually more fascinated with the fact that the Don didn't really want to know nothing. As far as he's concerned, he knows what he knows, and that's the best thing since sliced bread. And whatever you know, you can't teach me. Not thinking, you know what, the world is like that still. And give and take, we gotta allow people to just be who they are, and it's not their fault if that's how they see the world. Because not everybody looks deep into things the way that we do, in order for us to get to the point in life where we do. You always. Ignorance is bliss. Trust me, man. Big up yourself. Cloud seeding as well. Come on, Dean. I was gonna play that earlier as well, but you don't know time and place, man. Can't deal with everything all in one day, you get me? And the CIA did it in Vietnam to make it rained for weeks. That's right. And if you look in certain places that's got crops, they're not making any rain fall in those places. They're making those places dry out. But there's rain all around the outside of those places. But all of those, and that's why they've got people, they have to go online and register your land as a farm owner. As a farm owner, you got to go online. I would still believe that farmers are not people that care about internet. I would still want to think that farmers are not into that world. They're just detached from that world, and they live the real old school farmer life. So to tell farmers that they need to go online and register your farm area, postcode, whatever the space, wherever, radius and whatever else, in order for them to then stop rain from falling there for it to damage your crop, or for them to send a plane to fly over your crop and douse it with anti-pesticides or whatever it is they're using. There's a lot of things. Yeah, it's crazy though, man. Trust me, there's too much things happening, and if we're not aware of, come on, if we're not aware of, going to keep our eye on, then we're just going to be the next victims of enough of this stuff, my people. So keep your eye open, please. That's what most I can say. What else can I say? Know what I mean, what else me can really say? Hunger Game is next agenda. That's right. Remember, anyone that relies on imported produce is going to suffer. We are one of those countries, one of those places that genuinely rely heavily on imported material, imported food, stock, and etc. So if we don't stack up, because I'm telling you, your money, you're going to need that paper, whatever you got. Whatever you got. You got enough people that's got PIP money and they're not even flipping saving it. That's just a top-up money. I know about all these things, and some of these things I don't even talk about because I just see things, I just laugh to myself like, raw, the world's mad. Because if I had a PIP money right now, you know what, that is going to just accumulate. That is going to accumulate, and when I'm ready to spend that, I'm putting that into a business that is going to bring back the said money plus be a tax on top. I think I'm just spending to, like, spend to kill money, spend to kill money, spend to kill money. But then there's no returns on the things that we're spending it on. We have to wake up as a people still. We have to do better still. We have to do better. I don't like that one, you know. I want to burn wrong. Yeah. We have to do better as a people still. I beg my people on the Facebook, please press back a share button on the Facebook, please. Let me see how much shares I got to go on over the duration of this live tonight, because what I looked and saw last week, I was really gutted. I was like, what the hell? 4 people press share button, and those are my regular 4 genuine die-hearted people. So what happened to my people? I'm out in the diaspora. What's going on? No one is sharing no link. What's this? That's actually a slap in the face. You get me? Come on. I shortened my trips and that just to make sure I can be back at home to be consistent with my Godcast. So don't do me dirty like that. That wouldn't be fair, peeps. Come on. Have a little empathy for Killer. Come on, man. Come on. I'm trying. We're trying out here, you know. We're trying, starting poetry. Yeah, we're trying. We're not lying. We're trying. Got our one drinking at the evening, yeah. Cause you know we have such heavy schedules and shit, and a lot of things to do in one day. A lot of people that depend on us to get the work done as well. So, and not to lower the quality or the standard of the quality while we're doing the work. So the challenges are always high. You get me? So it's all right to have a one drink because we don't overdo it. We don't exceed more than a few drinks. Oh, do you, Claire? I appreciate love that, Claire. Come on. You see the share sign on my comment. Come on, big up yourself, Jones. You're always sharing, and Luke is one that's always without fail. You get me? But big up yourself, man. You know it's always love. Even to the ones that don't share for whatever reasons you don't share. I get it. Man, as I respect same way. You get me? But just subscribe to the channel over on the YouTube. Press the notification bell, like and subscribe. You get me? Don't be shy. What's wrong with ya? What is wrong with ya? Donna, big up yourself. I check in. Donna Staff. Oh, where's my next? Oh, so there's one thing I forgot to do. Which one is it? If anyone wants to call in, God, you know what's funny? It's been a while since I've. Hold on, let me just do this quickly, peeps. Hold on there. Let's make sure that connect like Wi-Fi. Yeah, connect like Wi-Fi. So if anyone would like to call in, you can do so. If you have anything you want to reason about, anything, me I go give you 10 minutes. Cause you know the trappings. Sunday we have whole heap of things still for do. So you have to prepare yourself for the week ahead. You understand? Yeah, so you give that line number all on there. Hold up. Wait a minute, cause I know Donna want to talk up her mind too, you know. I know Donna already, you know. I know Donna already. Donna wanna talk. One bagger. Cause she named Tiny too bad, you see me? And big up Chantal, be a loving on my sis. I'm not even gonna pin that. Whoever see that, you see me? Use that if you want to use that. Nothing wrong with that. Hold on there. Oh man. What happened? What do you mean holiness? What the to do that something, yeah? Remove y'all. Me redo that something, yeah. This thing tried to do a madness to me. What kind of styling is this? This phone don't listen me. Phone. Ramp with me and a typo with me. Listen. Look at that. So I'm saying you try to jump and do what you want. Idiot phone. You see, I just clock walk one, you know. You know, you just clock walk one, you know. So look at idiot DB phone. Hold on there. Just gonna do this real quick and then yeah, that is me. Alright, boom bang. Oh, you're getting a bath. So we had why now? Cha. You know, early people usually jump in the bath early, man. You see all this late stuff like that. What's all of that? Well, you know, no one jumps in the bath when EastEnders is on. What the hell are you doing to me, man? Come on. I can't. I'm jumping in the bath. And furthermore, that's too much information for my show. Thank you, I'm the guest. How dare you? Tiny too bad. And where's Dimples, me Dimples? Can't see Dimples. Big up yourself anyway, you're there, Bertie. Run back that rhythm, you killer. Alright, so if anyone want to call in, just know so the number there. I ain't not feel shy about it, you see me? Surprised I ain't seen no Michael Mack online today. I don't know what happened to him, you know. Come like him run away, you see me? I don't know where him run gone, you know. I don't know where you run gone, you know, Michael. Hey Mikey, the boy Mikey, where Mikey? They call Mikey for me. Hey Mikey. Big up yourself, Michael Mack. You don't know the choppings. Now you're not feel sorry for me. Listen me. Sorry cannot buy Soldier Man Larry, so don't tell me sorry, it's alright. And you laugh. That don't even look like it's a sincere sorry. You see, you're sincere sorry. Nobody not gonna laugh when them say sorry. It's like me saying to you, you box me in my face, then you're gonna say sorry and laugh. How does that work? It doesn't work. Oh, you have Mac in your basement. So where's that? If Mac is in your basement, where's that? Oh, you switch up the emoji now. You see, he's a character, you know, Tiny too bad. Cows, big up yourself on the check-in. Good evening, be a love, you know. Yeah, you're Gino, man. You're alright. Nah, you're wicked. Nah, you're wicked. Nah, man, you're wicked. You're wicked. Nah, you're wicked. I'm sorry, don't wanna. Nah, you're wicked. Try this, my brother, about use thou. We use thou. Move up, man. You gotta say that. You know who he is. What do you mean? My boy's downstairs in the basement and use thou all of a sudden. Who's this guy? That's wicked, Donna. You're cold, man. You can't do that, man. Sure. We know say you're cold already, you know, Donna. Just call yourself now, man. Cool, no, man. I let Mark out of the basement, man. Set the man free, no, man. Sure. Kind of wickedness, you see the wickedness will go up on my page, people. People are like confess to kidnapping people off of my page and have them in them basement and all them something. You see all these things. Oh, down my husband, he's on PlayStation. Oh, blimey now, I'm done out here, man. You lot are killing me. You lot are killing me. He's on a PlayStation. Down. Down. Hey, Dow, you gotta get off that PlayStation, mate. What are you doing? It's alright, so it's coming like nobody now forward, so yeah, what I got now. Lock off it. Can you see me now? I'm not doing any chattings. You see me as I'm not doing no chattings now in night, you see? No, Mr. Mac handcuffed. He ain't going nowhere. Laugh out loud. Well, if Mac get up himself in a handcuff, in a handed cuff, in a them time here in a 2023. Well, I don't know if I can feel sorry for big Mac, you know. If Mac end up in a your basement, I mean, know them man here, and can defend themselves and all them something there, and him end up in a woman basement in a handcuff. Well, can't help you, you know what I mean? Can't help you, man. Can't help you. That means you know, man, that don't sound. And you, nah, man, me no believe you, man. Me no believe you. Donna, me no believe you. Donna, me no believe you. Oh, no wicked, man. Anyway, peeps, manners and respect plus. You see, now, you jump off the PlayStation. I respect it, bro. I respect you so highly for that. Manners and bare respect for that, bro. You see? This is what the women do. They hair fluffy handcuff. Yeah, lord. Didn't give me a joke. Does come massage my feet. Listen. You could have said that to him right there. Why do you need to say that in the comment section? Like, come massage my feet. Like, I got it good, innit? I can just tell Dow, get off the PlayStation. Dow, massage me feet. Like, Dow, innit? No, you can't. I'm trying to get rid of her. She keeps coming back. I'm done. Bruv, you lot are just too... You lot need to come off my page, man. You lot are doing too much. You lot are too much. You lot are just too much. You lot back and forth. I just don't know. My people. I wish everyone a great week ahead, man. You know the thing already, man. It's always a pleasure to forward. And all the reasoning. You don't know the chappings already. Donna's got him whipped. Oh, Luke. You lot all going down that road now. It's flipping out. It's madness. Earlier it was fluffy handcuffs and all these bits and bobs. Now it's all of this. Now I'm done. My people. You know what I mean? I think I'm going to leave you with a shot like this. And let's just hope everyone has a great week ahead and a productive and a positive one as well. You know what I mean? Stay up, stay positive, stay productive, stay militant and vigilant. You can't be good, be careful, man. Do what's right, do the greatest things that you can do. Be a better person tomorrow than you was today. And just live within the heavens of that. You get me? Because we're good people under all of the light of everything else, you know. Like, circumstances and situations make us become who we end up being, but big up to the ones that don't make no circumstance and situation like change you for the worse. The situation was worse. You understand? Yeah, so we make the worst of situations bring out the best in us. And that's what enough people can't get over there. That they can't get it out. They can't figure it out. How the hell do we put this man through hell and he's still grinding and shining and looking great? Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, stay up, my people. You know the choppings, you know the choppings, you know the choppings, you know the chops. Man, I feel like this and I go around the thing. Watch that shot, you know. Watch that shot, you know. Watch that shot, you know, no. Watch that shot, you know. Watch that shot, you know. Watch that shot, you know, no. Oh, Lord, me.
I went hungry I go. My life never they go so. So tell you little about friend. So me never care about them. One thing we kill a friend and a big friend. And you know I say they kill and a borrowing all then. Memorize up the rascal leng. Hand up it duppy again. Anything we have then go for. Still I gonna my supper. Enough of them a go like them a bad boy. And in a real life them not suffer. Ever sit down in your mother yard and yam saltfish with a little dumpling and butter. Anything we want me will go for. You know see killer me come from the gutter. Me never go on my baby belly hungry at night. My mother raised me right. Kill a friend that the killer never run in a gunfight. My mother raised me right. Who no coulda never this kill a man that a good night. My mother raised me right. Me no scrape out of people but come and face it. That's why them food they want raise me. But they can't though. No they can't bro. Cause anyway the promoters book killer man me a mash up the raw show. And anyway me there, them can't go. That them some boy for us now. So we a bad man in a real life, them not make no raw so. Church and rice and peace on a Sunday. School on a Monday, food where you gone there. Whenever the killer turn up, you know me ready. But me see all the one uno friend them a run where them a run for. Everybody have gone where uno gone for. Me rise it, squeeze it and done ya. Coulda have Juju or Obia man them can't save you, you know where me come for. I come for the trophy, duppy them if you know me. Me go duppy them fast or slowly. Cause enough of them boy they don't know me. I know bad man grow me. You want to see the things my man a show me. Why you think so no girl can't own me? Me quick feel left girl wealthy and lonely. Me never go on my baby belly hungry at night. My mother raised me right. Kill a friend that the killer never run in a gunfight. My mother raised me right. Who no coulda never this kill a man that a good night. My mother raised me right. Me no scrape out of people but come and face it. That's why them food they want place me. But they can't though. No they can't bro. Cause anyway the promoters book killer man me a mash up the raw show. And anyway me there, them can't go. That them some boy for us now. So we a bad man in a real life, them not make no raw so. Them not make no money, them boy no make. Tell them me no take check. Shank in a face and neck. Kill a frill me the mom me respect. No your mama she dead, she just a ball and fret. Son just walk on dead. The brother just a ball and fled. Him shoulda listen to me cause earth a run red. Them never get it right, that's why them get left. Go shot in a them, head of them. Any boy violate me, that dead again. Mama she a ball and fled again. Your brother them run with them fled again. Coulda been Jim, coulda Mark or 10 of them. Coulda been 8, 9, 10 of them. Do one of them bumbo one dead. Me never go on my baby belly hungry at night. My mother raised me right. Kill a friend that the killer never run in a gunfight. My mother raised me right. Who no coulda never this kill a man that a good night. My mother raised me right. Me no scrape out of people but come and face it. That's why them food they want place me. But they can't though. No they can't bro. Cause anyway the promoters book killer man me a mash up the raw show. And anyway me there, them can't go. That them some boy for us now. So we a bad man in a real life, them not make no raw so. The thing don't turn up, you burn up, you set away. Any boy this killer man no get away. And my mother used to tell me say crime never pay. But son, there's always a better way. Me never did a listen, nobody me never play. Man a gunman a night and day. Wanna see me pon the block, the glock me my spray. Babylon a circle me ends every day. Gunman them a circle me. And I tell people they want murder me. Murder me then. Who no can't murder me family, no murder me friend. Gunman a sniper, me no heard of them. But the killer man me ready to murder them. Left them face pan news at 10. Trevor McDonald no work there. Me never go on my baby belly hungry at night. My mother raised me right. Kill a friend that the killer never run in a gunfight. My mother raised me right. Who no coulda never this killer man that a good night. My mother raised me right. Me no scrape out of people but come and face it. That's why them food they want place me. But they can't though. No they can't bro. Cause anyway the promoters book killer man me a mash up the raw show. And anyway me there, them can't go. That them some boy for us now. So we a bad man in a real life, them not make no raw though. Me never go on my baby belly hungry at night. My mother raised me right. Kill a friend that the killer never run in a gunfight. My mother raised me right. Who no coulda never this killer man that a good night. My mother raised me right. Me no scrape out of people but come and face it. That's why them food they want place me. But they can't though. No they can't bro. Cause anyway the promoters book killer man me a mash up the raw show. And anyway me there, them can't go. That them some boy for us now. So we a bad man in a real life, them not make no raw so.